My name is Geoff Hsu. I'm a general partner at OrbiMed and a portfolio manager of the Biotech Growth Trust since 2005. This trust really seeks to deliver capital appreciation by investing in the very best biotech investment opportunities worldwide. Biotech is an extremely innovative area of healthcare, and the objective of the trust is really to allow UK investors to access this extremely exciting sector. We think right now is a great time to invest in biotech. We're seeing great fundamental innovation occurring in the sector. Valuations are at very compelling levels right now. We have a very favorable regulatory climate, so the FDA has been very proactive about approving new drugs. And we have a nice M&A tailwind as well. A lot of large pharma companies contending with patent expirations on their key blockbuster drugs are actively looking to acquire biotech companies to refill their pipelines. Biotech is an extremely innovative sector where cutting-edge technologies are being applied to deliver important new medicines for patients. Because most of the innovation in biotech actually occurs outside of the UK, this fund vehicle is really designed to allow UK investors to invest in this exciting area. Some of the characteristics that we're looking for in a company include a strong scientific rationale for the mechanism of action of the drug that they're developing. We're looking for companies with some sort of value-creating catalyst over the next 12 to 18 months, whether that be a clinical trial result or an FDA regulatory decision. And we're also looking for companies, obviously, that have an attractive valuation that provide a favorable risk return for the investment. We're also looking for companies that have a strong management team that's able to execute on the business plan for the company. And for companies that have already shown proof of concept for their lead drug or are already delivering commercial sales, we also consider the likelihood that they'll be acquired in an M&A transaction. The portfolio is currently biased right now towards the small and mid-cap segments of the biotech universe, and that's because about 2/3 of the innovation going on right now in the biopharmaceutical industry is actually occurring in the small and mid-cap end of the universe. And so we felt like the portfolio should really mirror where the innovation is taking place in the sector. Additionally, we're finding the most compelling valuations also in the small and mid-cap space. We do invest across all geographies, whether it's the US, Europe, China. Most of the innovation does occur in the United States, and most of the portfolio is invested in the United States. And we're also very well diversified across a number of different cutting-edge technologies in the space, whether it's RNA technologies, cell therapy, gene therapy, antibody-drug conjugates. As an investor in this fund, you will get a nice cross-section of exposure to all of those great cutting-edge technologies in biotech. We're also well diversified across therapeutic areas, so we really take a bottoms-up approach when identifying new investments, and we're really agnostic in terms of therapeutic area as long as a company has a great asset that we think is going to deliver important benefits for patients. That's something that we would consider investing in. In terms of the stage of company that we're invested in, we do diversify across all stages of companies, so early stage companies, maybe even private companies in the portfolio, all the way up to larger commercial stage names. And we're looking for the best investment opportunities across the entire spectrum of market cap. So we've seen a huge resurgence in M&A over the past 12 to 18 months for the sector. Traditionally speaking, these young biotech companies do at some point in their lifetime get acquired by a larger company. And we've had a number of transactions occur of late where the trust owned the target at the time of acquisition announcement. So as a shareholder of this trust, you do benefit directly from that M&A activity. As I mentioned earlier, a lot of the big pharma companies are contending with patent expirations and loss of exclusivity on a lot of their key blockbuster drugs over the next several years. And so they're really actively looking to acquire biotech companies with innovative assets to offset that revenue cliff coming up. So that's a huge driver for M&A activity. We do expect the M&A activity to remain at a robust level for the balance of this year. So I think what sets BIOG apart from other trusts in the sector is the fact that it is managed by OrbiMed. We are a global healthcare dedicated investment firm with over 20 years of experience investing solely in the healthcare sector. Both myself and my colleague, my co-portfolio manager, Josh Gollum, each have over 20 years of experience investing in the biotech sector. And we also have, as part of our firm, we manage about $20 billion of assets. We have a private equity arm that invests in private companies, in healthcare, in particular in biotech. And so we can draft off of a lot of the diligence that our colleagues are doing on the private side when looking at upcoming IPOs, competitors, possibly to some of the public investments that we're making, and so forth. We also have a true global footprint. So we are based in New York, But we do have offices in Europe, as well as offices in China, in our Hong Kong and Shanghai offices, with analysts on the ground looking at those investment opportunities. And China is becoming increasingly an important source of innovation for the biotech sector globally. Thank you for watching this video. If you'd like further information about the Biotech Growth Trust, please visit our website.